Aftermath, a brand new movie that is available to watch on Netflix. In the aftermath of watching this, was I left with plenty of food for thought, or do I feel like the filmmakers should be taken to court? Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies and welcome to my Aftermath movie review. It is a brand new film that is available to watch on Netflix. Based on the trailer, this is a horror struck thriller struck haunted house movie, so we're going to talk about it, but first of all, let me tell you a bit about the plot and who stars in the movie. A young couple struggling to stay together are offered an amazing deal on a home with a questionable past that would normally be beyond their means. In a final attempt to start fresh as a couple, they take the deal, but maybe, just maybe, that wasn't a good idea. The movie's directed by Peter Winther and it stars Ashley Greene, Shawn Ashmore, Sharif, Atkins and Britt. So this young couple are called Kevin and Natalie, and they've fallen on some hard times. They're going through a difficult season in their marriage. One of them has had an affair and they're going to counselling to deal with that. He actually owns a company which deals with the cleanup of murder scenes. After CSI have been in and they finished, his company goes in and they clean up. He happens to be cleaning up this amazing house one day where a murder-suicide has taken place, and he actually thinks, hey, this house could be the house that could get me and my wife a brand new fresh start. It's like a mansion, it's massive, it's beautiful, it's not selling quickly, so him and his wife put in an offer and they managed to buy the house, and that is where the trouble starts. 5 minutes in, I actually thought to myself, I feel like I'm watching a TV movie. You know those movies that you see on Movies 24 and the Hallmark channel and Sci-Fi, where you've got acting that's a little bit cheesy and the music that's a little bit wishy-washy. Overall, the production is a bit like, yeah, this isn't a big budget movie. It feels like it's made for the small screen. And the acting also feels like a PG-13 movie. It feels very nice, very friendly. The kind of war movie that you might see around Christmas time on Christmas 24. Feels like that. But the weird thing is, it's also coupled with some really gory imagery. So the opening credits happen over this murder-suicide. So we see the walls covered in blood with splatter, and it's not nice to watch. So it's a weird combination of having this nice, friendly, warm TV movie mixed with this gory imagery. This is a story about things going bump in the night, and we are watching this film for a big reveal to find out what is making all of these scary shenanigans happen. I personally felt like it was taking too long to get towards that big reveal, because this movie is just short of 2 hours and it could have probably been around 90 minutes. It could have just shaved off that half an hour and we could have got there a lot quicker, because sadly, the overall story wasn't particularly interesting. It was nice to focus on this young couple, Kevin and Natalie, and their relationship and why the affair happened. And we also get to meet the other player in that affair. We get to see why that happened, the backstory, but none of it is particularly interesting. There are other threads to the story which don't particularly go anywhere. There's a thread about Natalie's relationship with her mum. They don't get on. They have a conversation and it blows up, but it doesn't massively go anywhere. We don't dig any deeper. It just kind of happens and then we move past it. We've also got Natalie's sister in there, Danny, who's your typical annoying sister, but that doesn't massively go anywhere. So because those threads don't go anywhere, we might as well have just gone straight for the scary stuff. Let's figure out why it's happening, watch the film, and then we can move on. As we move towards that big reveal, I appreciate the fact that this film tries to do something different to what horror movies typically do. But when we get to that big reveal as to what is actually making things go bump in the night, I was a little bit disappointed because it was nothing special. We get all of this build up, and when you get to that thing, I was a bit like, nah. One of the things that intrigued me about watching this film is that it's loosely based on a true story. And the key word to remember here is loosely, because after I watched the film, I actually jumped on YouTube to find out a little bit more about the true story. And when you read the true story, you hear about the true story, you think, yeah, there are elements of this true story which happen in the film, but it's a bit like the filmmakers heard about something and they thought, oh, well, I could make an idea around this, and they added a ton of bells and whistles, and it's very, very different to the original true story. It's a bit like finding out about an event which happened last year, an event which got caught on CCTV, someone stole a loaf of bread maybe, and then me as a filmmaker thinking, right, I'm going to make a film called I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it's going to be about someone going out and killing loads of people because it got caught on camera. That's what it's like. So final thoughts about this film are that I think it was okay. I don't think it was a bad night of entertainment. I just think there are better films out there that you can watch. I'm not going to tell you not to watch this film because I don't think that's fair to the filmmakers. I don't think it's fair to you as an individual. I think you should watch every film that is out there that you want to watch and make up your own mind. I personally just think there are better films out there, and I feel like this could have been better if it had been a little bit sharper, a bit more straight to the point, a little bit less like a TV movie, a bit sharper on the scares, and I feel like the ending could have been better. I think it could have been a better film. So my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for Aftermath is 2.5 stars. So once you've seen this film as well, I'd love to know what you thought in the aftermath of it all. Did you think it was really good? Did you think it was terrible? Would you recommend it to a friend? Would you never mention its name again? Please let me know what you think of the movie. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up. And whilst you're here, would you consider subscribing to this YouTube channel? Please do that if you like movie reviews and trailer reactions and movie discussion. Do that by hitting the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a brand new video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for watching this movie review. Please stay tuned for the next one and I'll see you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves and thanks for watching.